Hello everyone, let's look into the quick tip for today. Note SAS went to a new line when input statement reached past the end of line. Now, to understand this, we need to look into data step in here. In the data step in here, the important thing to know is we have three variables var1, var2, var3, and we have three values in each line except the second line. Now let us quickly run this and let's look into our output data. In output data we have only three observations and in the log note which I have already described in the title. Now let's try to understand why we have only three observations when there were supposed to be four. To understand why this happens, it is important to look into this second line. In the second line, we have only two values. So, by default, what input statement will do is it will read by an option known as flow over. And what flow over does is it reads this 40 value for var1 and 50 value for var2. As there is no value in here, it jumps or it goes to the next line and reads 70. And if you see into output data, you can see that 40, 50 and then 70. Now as var1, var2 and var3 are read, what it does is it goes to the next line and reads 40, 60, 80. So if you see our output data, you can see 40, 60, 80. And also our first line 10, 20 and 30 is exactly same. Only thing is for var1, var2 and var3, we are picking up these three values for our second observation. To avoid this kind of problem, one way we can do is we can use an option in infile statement wherein we can say trunc over. What this trunc over does is it overrides the default behavior, that is whenever the length of this line is shorter than expected, it will not go to the next line, and also it assigns a missing value for this particular variable. Now let us quickly run this and see our result. In the result, we can see that our result is exactly as we are expecting. We have four observations and var3 has a missing value. And also our log doesn't have any note what we have previously seen. To sum it up, we should be always careful about any notes we find it. Even though it is a note, sometime it can really cause a problem. That's all for this topic. If you like this topic, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Thank you.